Hey folks, welcome back to another informational video with yours truly, Sam Healey. Today we're taking a look at this guy right here, Maul, the Seeker of Vengeance. And this is probably from Star Wars Rebels, as I was incorrect with the last one I did, Ahsoka Tano, who apparently had been drawn from the Star Wars Rebels series on Disney XD. This is probably from that same group. However, he did show up on some of the Clone Wars things as well. I've never watched Star Wars Rebels. Probably should get around to doing that since I'm such a big Star Wars fan. But anyway, I digress. This is a new expansion box for Star Wars Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight. I'm going to show you everything that comes in it and give you a pretty, hopefully, detailed look at everything that's there. And then we'll close out the video in just a few seconds. Let's get down to the table. So this is everything that you're going to be getting in a Maul Seeker of Vengeance villain pack for Star Wars Imperial Assault. You're, of course, going to be getting the agenda cards here for a former Sith, quote unquote, and then you're also going to be getting the 2 skirmish cards here that are used for the different maps that come in the deck or in the pack as well. So you have those as well, but I do want to make note, as usual, that the Heart of the Empire expansion is necessary for both of those skirmish maps and mission map. So take that into effect. Now, beyond that, here is the model that you have for Maul, Seeker of Vengeance. He has that double-bladed lightsaber that he is, of course, is known for. I am noticing, though, that there are no markings on his skin to denote what parts should be black and what parts should be red. So painters are going to have a good time making sure those markings are correct. Now, there is no I guess you could say dearth of pictures of Maul on the internet, so you shouldn't have that much of a difficulty with it. But I do kind of like the stance, although it is a little static, and I say that a lot. I just mean that there's not a whole lot of movement. He's just kind of waiting to be attacked or something to that effect. And my ignorance is showing here. I have no idea what this thing is. But again, I'm sure it's probably something sinister and something pretty cool as well. But it looks like just a club, although it could be another lightsaber because there's a hole there. I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't watched too much of the Star Wars Rebels, and I definitely haven't seen the episodes that he is in. But that having said, it's a good detailed model and something that you can, the quality that you can expect from Star Wars Imperial Assault. So that's the model. His deployment card here, let's see here. He always gets +1 attack or +1 damage when he attacks. He can use a surge for Pierce 3. His ability here, called Dual Bladed Fury. Before you declare an attack, choose 1. This attack gains reach and cleave 2, or you become focused. So there's a choice that you have to make there. Now, with that having been said, we want to go ahead and talk about this command card that he has, Wreak Vengeance, and only Maul can use this. So when you use the Dual-Bladed Fury, you may choose both effects instead of only one. So that is probably a command card that's going to be going in your deck all the time whenever you're using Maul in your army. Here, you can use a Surge to use Stalk Prey. After this attack resolves, you gain 2 movement points and 1 power token for damage. So that's another power token that you can use later on. Another inherent ability that he has is Sustained by Rage. You cannot recover damage. If you have not resolved an activation this round, you cannot be defeated. Wow, that's pretty hefty as well. He's got 12 health, 4 speed, not bad. He's defending with 1 black die, and he is attacking in melee with 1 red die and 1 yellow die. Pretty hefty individual there. So we've already gone over his Wreak Vengeance command card. Up here, a Brawler can, for an action, move up to 2 spaces, then perform an attack targeting an adjacent figure or object. So that's pretty cool that you can move and attack. Here, looking for a fight. Again, have to be a brawler. Use during your activation to gain 1 damage power token. Then either move up to 1 space or push an adjacent small figure up to 1 space. Huh, well that's pretty cool. You're just packing a fight. Down here, Chaotic Force. Use at the start of a round if your affiliation is the Bounty Hunters or whatever you want to call that. Each player chooses up to 3 figures, roll 1 green die. Each of those figures suffers strain equal to the accuracy results. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's pretty nasty as well. It does cost 2 points to put it into your command deck though. Death Blow. Any figure can use this. Use when you declare a melee attack to apply +1 damage to the attack results. If the defender has the ranged icon attack, type apply an additional damage to the attack results. So it's possible if you're attacking somebody that only has ranged profiles, then you're going to be doing +2 damage on this Death Blow card. And then of course you're going to be getting 4 more damaged power tokens as well. So that's what you're going to be getting into in this villain pack. Let's get back up top. So that's that for the Maul Secret of Vengeance villain pack for Star Wars Imperial Assault from Fantasy Flight. You know, it seems like every time they come out with a good character for the good guys, they come up with an equally, if not more powerful bad guy. So that's, I don't know, it's just something that I've seemed to notice over the last few months. But coming up soon, I'm going to be going over everything that's going to come in the Heart of the Empire big box expansion for Star Wars Imperial Assault. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, I have accomplished my goal here, which is simply to give you more information so that you can make a more educated purchase on whether or not you're going to pick up Maul and any of these other expansions that I'm going over for Star Wars Imperial Assault. So, without further ado, I'm going to get on out of here and stop wasting your time. We'll see you guys on the flip side.